Well, hi again. Welcome to the newsletter. Today's February 4th. We are actually at day 21 of the legislative session. So one of the things I wanted to do with these newsletters is allow you to meet some of the other members of our body. And so today I'm introducing a senator to you. This is Senator David Wilson, who's joined me today. Senator, tell us where your district is, where you represent.
Well, thank you, Madam President. My district is Wasilla, Big Lake, so it has the city of Wasilla, Greater Wasilla proper, Meadow Lakes, all the way down to Big Lake to Point McKenzie.
Wow, that's a big piece of geography.
Yes.
Yes. So this is your third session in the legislature as a state senator. Now, before this, you served on the Wasilla City Council. What got you interested in politics?
There was a couple opportunities that came up in the City Council of Wasilla. Just wanted to see a sort of, I don't want to say a higher quality of candidate, but just felt that the candidates that were serving weren't serving our interests as my neighbor's interests as well. So thought about it, talked it over with my wife for about a year, and there was a short-term opening for a 2-year term seat that came available, and I ran for that seat and won that seat and really enjoy local politics. It was a great opportunity to sort of be involved and to give back to your community.
Very nice. And so then you decided to try for the Senate?
Yes, I was approached by a couple of folks who asked me to throw my hat in the ring for the legislature, and again, thought about it, prayed about it, talked it over with the wife. She gave me permission to let's go ahead and pursue this and see where it comes out. And I felt that the state of where we're going, especially with healthcare, my background, I have an MBA in Health Service Administration.
Okay.
And just felt that healthcare was a huge concern of mine and where I was working at, and so it was just of health and social services, and just wanted to make sure that certain services would keep going and try to find other efficiencies within the state.
Very good. Certainly healthcare is a huge issue for everyone in the state, and the cost is so high, and we need to find some solutions to that. So you're now in the third year of chairing the Senate Health Committee. Yeah. Certainly our colleagues hold you in high esteem for the management of that committee and the direction you've taken it. What is your goal for this coming session for that health committee?
We're still looking at ways to improve behavioral health. That's a huge concern. Just met with the state, sort of the director of health and social services and deputy commissioner, and they are making behavioral health, especially concerns at the API, the Alaska Psychiatric Institute, one of their top priorities. The deputy commissioner moved his office there recently to try to help get that hospital back, and the concerns of the safety of the residents, safety of the workers as one of those high priorities, making sure we have substance abuse facilities and making sure that either we're going to a grant or billable services and making sure that we have access to those type of services within our state. I know there are some still issues with some of the access to providers, and that's another huge concern of mine and some of the residents of Alaska, especially with sort of where we're going with our crime epidemic and where we're going with drug abuse issues, and so trying to find ways to help solve those issues and problems. And again, obviously, the affordable health care in terms of for all employers. A lot of our school districts, a third of their cost is in health care. So when school districts ask for more funding, that funding is not necessarily going to the classroom. It's going to pay for sort of the admin cost of running the education program.
Excellent. You've brought up issues that touch, as you said, all parts of the state. Behavioral health is a need, not just in the big cities and the big communities like Mat-Su and Anchorage, but also rural Alaska. So that's great. And of course, touching on education. We want those dollars that we appropriate for education to go to the classroom. Yes. Thank you so much for joining me today, Senator Wilson. So I hope you've enjoyed meeting Senator Wilson. He's one of many. There's 20 of us here in the Senate, and each week I will have a different person with me so that you can kind of get to know the people and really see the variety of perspectives, but also the shared values that we all have as we attempt to work on behalf of Alaskans. Thank you.